and defense.
When you're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks. Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Ducks and he'll just take this drive to start at 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26 again of one. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute. We talk about it. They climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying?
Well, they got to keep playing it up. Obviously, they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, you get there, you get right. I hope this team makes their searching for it. I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country. And you hope the best is still the problem this way.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, turn around, hand it off, get a push-up, go get positive.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
No problem. We good?
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Creating space, getting just enough. They've got enough to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm.
With just a few yards to go.
Back to the
ground with the running.
Oh! Made at the 48. It's a pick up of 5 and enough for the first down. And the net line took those plain gears, got their box, and picked up the first down.
And those gears are a staple with their college football. I know exactly what you're talking about. A little bit of a game changer that's very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Floating away. And he's letting it go.
Like the job by the defense there. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion early.
So now it's second and long. Looking for room. It's Hayes. And they pick up John. It'll be third and 9. And man, the
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot. We'll talk about a lot of this is negative, but that's a big component. They've got to get some tools, get some running lanes, get this running game going. Those are the things that make it go.
Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but now facing third down. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down. Since he's there on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single, double, man, so that's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
The noise level is relentless here on second down.
Looking downfield at Trent Peterman.
Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
They know how dangerous this guy is after the catch. Boy, they set their hair on. Caused a wreck on that.
This defense plays.
Handoff to the single back.
They had it.
On third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal
if you're on offense. You've got that coverage. Yeah, you can get the first down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this going.
They'll try to
cap off this drive with a field goal.
This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in this noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the ice. Perfect. And that'll put the first point of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, he gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So after the last drive ended for the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be back. Will come out to the 25-yard line. Play fake on first down. Got away from the coming up. That's real big. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. You always have to be aware of the running threat for the quarterback, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, regain all the stuff they can do. It opens up passing attack. When you've seen the Ducks teams, keep you guessing on the ones to best teams. Love to see this on defense. Early getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of chains.
The Ducks can really attack on this second short. Looking to pass for Rousseau. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
This is the matchup everyone is excited to see at this football game. It doesn't take long to get to the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away from the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
The aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, taking advantage of the look that they got. They were successful. Now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A fairly short distance here toward the sideline. Not his best work. put in play with the drive for the 25. Looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way deciding and really stopping the other team's run. Just forcing contact with his guards and his centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup,
they come to the line second and 7.
To the ground, put him back.
Got enough for the first.
At midfield, he's got room. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
How about the
defense trying to stay this dude there? He's a Heisman contender for the reason.
So difficult
to tackle. What a challenge. All long they knew that they had on this guy. Really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll try to run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6.
And those body blows really matter. I want to be able to handle the running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense work. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yards. Later in games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yards just because of the body blows.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock it down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Just nothing doing on that run. And they knew coming into this one, they wanted to be the challenge, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running.
As they get set to snap it just about the end of the quarter. Running back search. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game. We've reached the break and Penn State. After that first quarter, let's see if these guys
can get back in the game in the second.
They
flipped into the field and we're ready to play.
They've got him out here to open Perry. Trying to run, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So he gets stuck on first down, and now you have the opportunity of taking it.
Yeah, we're probably going to throw it on the second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaches.
To the 10-yard line.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw with Tank Buren.
Oh.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given us some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing. A great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal.
The touchdown.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the goal unit. This crowd's trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Donners. Kevin, how do you go?
Hey guys, final score in a big Mississippi State delivered the it's only this one. En route to the type of land that can turn some heads there in the SEC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Stark Vegas. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off.
Thanks a lot. It's up as if they had a good one there. And they took out Jeff the field on that station.
This quarterback right now is he's doing a good job. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why it seems like he's in a great way.
Second down, new front.
A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. There's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and then it's second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
They're testing the right side here. They'll give him a third and 8. And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offenses.
Back to throw. It's Rousseau. Makes the grab. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Ducks are
Nice job of seeing the receiver,
getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this.
When they make the first down,
they want to go fast, they want to come up the tempo.
Nice patience by the quarterback. Here's the receiver running a crossing route. The zone coverage. So he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits it. And we win that one.
Back to pass on second down. Throws
to the tight end.
Nobody needs. Let's play defense. We've got to play that.
A methodical drive, and they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, that's a position that's so much, right? You see him all over the field. It's coming where he's going. You got to find this especially down in the red zone. This is the guy that's born to talk and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the point after is good. They're set to take it off. I think this crowd's going to get wild when their defense comes down the field. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he's running out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Penn State's the offense back onto the field. And the settle from the chip goal last time, Jesse. Then this one to play.
It just comes down to execution too. Out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got to the goal line. So they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important. You got to get the guys together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
Back to pass, Van Buren looking to scramble.
Oh, no. Holy shit. That was a fucking bomb.
Are you kidding?
Step. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. Breaks on the football break. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Got him downfield. Around and forced out of bounds. Right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are fun. They're chopping their defense get the takeaway because they know now, hey, I got such a change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot.
They'll run it against Williams. Can't get into the ground. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
This offense is still in position with a fresh set of downs.
first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stuck in his tracks in the backfield.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat them out. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
To the air on second down.
Fires to the end zone.
Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together, really have a great year. That's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the PAT makes it 14 seconds. Quick work on that speed drive, just make up plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff unit over the field, and defense holding on to protect this lead. He'll return it. He was looking for some moving room that must be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the game. On the run, it's
no,
he's going nowhere. He stops at the line of scrimmage. Let's take just a second to talk about that. Really interesting matchup.
Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but it's still very much so. If you're sitting, obviously, in the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day really matter.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are. Now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponents, but the rest of the conference and top dog games.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. It's complete on the right side. He is not going to get there. Stops short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
You gotta love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you get the completion. What do you do? Set up fourth and one, get the ball back, go get some water and something.
The Nittany Lions decide to play it away. First time we've seen their front team descend this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They take over the time to put together a drive. The give to the back. Gets it past the mark. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the move at the 28-yard line and first down. Right back to the well. Big pickup on the ground there to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to be able to generate explosive plays by handing the ball off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
The give is to Williams. He's knocked down a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And the quickest way to run the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles get in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that deep tackle was in the backfield.
They're good, athletic. That's all words to describe defensive.
You're not going to see that too often. Quarterback, man, he was looking shots. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Leaves it with the running back. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So they'll send out the field goal unit.
The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Absolute shame. Missed it. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game. The guys are still in one possession game.
Sometimes I just feel like just go for it every time.
The field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points on the scoreboard.
Off the play fake on first down. That's it, fly on the move. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, this defense is ready for goal. Yes, this receiver in his speed. He's one of the best in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to take the top defense. That time they couldn't link up.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out at the 41, and a big pickup as this offense on board. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The Nittany Lions, after wrapping up and let's see if they can do it again. Now the play fake. Here comes it. They get to him as he throws.
And that was a good catch, but he just ran out of real estate.
Ooh, I can't challenge that. What the fuck?
You want to miss outside. Definitely don't miss inside. Man, he didn't miss by much.
He spun that wheel and challenged him, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Time to take a shot.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
An early drive with the turnover. Looking for more. He's inside the 40.
And I like the aggressive. Just down. Right before the half, you want to go get some goals.
The ball.
You can't turn the 20-yard. Now you've set the other team up in position to maybe get more points. That's the first half.
That's the ball, man.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how the rest of things from this drive. Use the play fake. The offense uses the timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. They're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting us out. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the and get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on it.
You gotta love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. You're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. Sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down. They're going to be picking up their stuff.
On third and long, they check down will be the last resort. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent's territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and their kicker will have to launch a rocket. It is no good. Still by 8 into the miss.
Listen, he's a guy that takes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity for this big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. We're in pretty good position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the game.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These corners backing off a bit. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Passes in, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kicker has everything up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Newell. He stops short of 20 of the 15. Just taking the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half. See if they even beat more coverage to this class at the end.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Might as well stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick this one for a decent game if the defense gets him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter, you want to keep it. You got to lead the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. You're not seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. To throw, it's Rousseau. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain about 3 more on that. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense. They won't change on fourth down.
Wow, that was just a bad play on that fourth down. That coverage was tight. He had his receiver.
The give is to Williams.
Come up for him.
And he's playing the running game as he's got the first down. The Ducks will hustle for the line. Off the play fake on first down, mark the throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Ducks! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this week 11 performance.
This guy is officially a problem. Second receiving touchdown. Nice job on these dudes. Got to match up on continue to put them until they stop.
Kickoff unit is out there again. This crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Power football with the run. A collision is stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early in the game. There's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. We're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it through the air, or you've got to be more physical.
Got like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. There's usually big, huge guys. If I put him anywhere near it, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and shoot it.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against the defense. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return will be brought down.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the effect.
How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for the touchdown.
And the
Big boys up front doing their job. Opening errors, but that's making this is the identity of the coaching staff for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He had the perfect play to run the ground, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's caught inside the 30. What a nice throw there, just pumping up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 points.
Just
making big plays in the passing game. This offense is first down play at 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Rousseau.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you're feeling the rhythm, just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I expect this guy to keep it.
Get the fuck out of here with the bullshit.
It'll be first and goal from the 7.
Defense needs to be able to make plays.
Better damage to possession. Just in possession.
You need to have a takeaway. Coverage is going to have to be way tighter than that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first. Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown has ensued. This guy's putting you on his shoulders, carrying however you want, on the ground or the air.
You gotta get this. We've seen it enough in history that put their team on their shoulders, made them run out, let's go to Kevin Connors. Temple is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 20. It'll be fun, fellas, to see things play out in this notable election in the American. That would be keeping in mind everything going on elsewhere. Penn State sends the offense to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3-0 in the last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He gets nothing. Staying with his running game. At some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays in the passing. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. And the pass is incomplete. Charles moves by the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense have how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back get pushing the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Looking for a three. Smart. They find Russell, the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. On the outside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job owning in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the line.
Try to make up for some of that ground on second down. The play action fake. Buying some time. Blasted as he lets it go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Nice job to put that trying to find time, scrambling to the right place, and that inch.
Guys, this offense is already reeling. Multiple possessions really need to cash in on this drive. Handoff to the running back. Turning it on. The 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and they turn it to a 28-30 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Rousseau. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Intercepted. They bring him down. That great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Durant. He'll be right out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that play.
They did on that.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's going to be out, but not before he gets it to midfield. Really good job working through his progression and getting to the big tight end as a chance to run well. And a really good job being accurate. I got to hit those guys on the run so they can think this. They can put the football, get up, see up some extra. Slithers in his face. There to make the tackle, and with that, the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period. Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, the final period. The gift to the takeback. And this one will be no gain. We'll have to rip it off a big time run. This coaching can't be. This is going to be key. They're going to keep him the bush. They need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win. Pocket breaking down. Pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on the score. They've been trying all game different ways to affect them. To get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, exactly the see that's why it's off plays.
Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense. That's what he
A big key to the defense coming into this game is giving this guy drops back to pass. He's one of the best cornerbacks in college football. They see if they're able to get earlier than he needed to. At that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game. That's going to be a big shot for this defense.
He'll get it to 35 before they put a stop to the return. The Ducks ready to go like they're going off that. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, can't go the last time through a pick on the first play.
I think what you do to help your quarterback turn the page is just find an easy completion here and let it get back into it.
Yeah, find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
The offense calls timeout. This is the second one they've used this half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the big fullback. Good execution is able to change the down to that 38.
And this fullback is just a so he's not just the guy that can catch the ball. Like you said right there, he can handle it. He can generate you explode.
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had us a deep stare, and it just slipped through his fingers.
He had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open. Nobody around him. But you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to hold that in. Make your quarterback look good. Make a big play for this.
I let Bell get over 25.
Getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Ducks under the line in a hurry.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. It's been on point. This is about as good as he can play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Big fullback's got it. They stopped him in his trying to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. Ball spotted up to 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hook to the touchdown line. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down and
it's fourth down from the 22. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all locked up. And that will extend their lead further. And we just check in with Kevin Collins in the studio. And it just beats the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for Sunday.
They're up by 19 over South Carolina. It's an outcome that even SEC fans closely guys.
Oh, and how about that? Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it.
The Lions going back to work on offense now. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll go to the ground.
Oh,
He's got some space.
He's
at the 50.
The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got a step and just in the field.
What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game and just setting everything up.
Ready to try the point after.
Hit that one with some aggression.
If only it was this easy for the offensive coordinator. Play, chunk yardage, points on the board, just like that. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it up. It's Newell. He stopped short of 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled at this point.
I think if you
want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding creative ways to get your best players the ball. See if they can do that.
I know exactly what I have to do. Defensively, got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're spelling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time.
This will be sent off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're in for precarious here. Lofty perk in the rankings.
option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. It's basically a block quarterback on the defensive front.
They'll go for two here and try to climb within a field goal late. They'll run the option. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that field position. One play and they put it on the board. So the kickoff team come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. Not nearly as much as he put it out to the end zone. He'll be stuck with TT. The Ducks trying to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to this offense down
Dang. I wish I had played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Rousseau. Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are, and that's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to front.
He's not going to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's fourth down.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and the big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
They kick it away on fourth down. And they'll get it out. Offense comes down to 6 drives.
What you doing? Let's go.
The Denver Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll lead it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Stout stuff in the play. Make them get the passing situation, but do not let them football. That's one of them. Stop the run first.
Got stuck on first down. It's second and 10. On the ground, it's Hayes. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news is you're still trailing. You scored quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Keeping it on the ground with a single back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play called by the offense here running the ball. Score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays up.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
Leaves it
with the back.
Running to
Green.
There he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This team right now showed me why they were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Yeah, they were sleepwalking earlier. They were coming in, they were going to be facing a really good opponent. Good teams don't quit, and they've come all the way back now to take the lead. They had a pretty big deficit not that long ago.
This is
a good team. They're still better teams. I mean, to battle back from 7 touchdowns down, like not to blink, not to bat an eye, not to blink. Proven why they're a great team.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be trying to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. Slips through the line. He's got it anyway.
They eventually chase him down. What a spectacular return that almost went all the way.
It's a little good, but Delta is this. Gotta play the game.
And Oregon has it. Here comes the offense. They really didn't blow it all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pass the first down, and he's brought down at this game.
But I feel every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pick up. Little chill. Just build the strength.
All right, we're at the point in the game now. We've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
To the air. It's Rousseau.
Touchdown Ducks! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game is incredible to watch. My God, it's late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it.
And they take another look at the play. The officials and the play will stand. This one's big to make sure they can't beat with a field goal.
The lead is up to a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the clutch score that almost certainly will be the game winner. They're set to kick it off. It's now ready to get behind them. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the unit to get down there and make a stop for 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the option. And he finds some solid space.
Makes a nice before the defense is able to stop him. They get the timeout. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get the field goal range. To the air. It's Van Buren. Starting to feel a little pressure. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. He'll mark it down at the 37-yard line. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
He will
down
last time.
numbers, but not the most important one is he'll come short in this game. Not all close games are created equal, but this one has been what a ride. Matchup to upper-ranked teams, and certainly it was a very
No doubt. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, people maybe outside conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, the college football playoff, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win? Now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.